Now, in high definition, you're watching KCBD News Channel 11 at 6.
1 year later, we remember the start of the largest oil spill in history. Last summer, the leak finally stopped after 87 days.
KCBD News Channel 11's Christy Post joins us now. And Christy, what are the experts at Texas Tech? What are they saying about all this?
Well, Karen and Abner, the experts are saying we don't see oil on the surface anymore, but the question remains, where exactly did the oil go? And many wonder if the Gulf will ever fully recover to the point before the spill.
It certainly didn't just go away. Some of it is being decomposed or metabolized by bacteria. We've had evidence even in deeper water that bacteria were decomposing it, breaking it down.
These are the images we remember. More than 1,000 miles of shoreline and animals covered in oil. Booms were placed to capture it on the surface, and dispersants were spread to break down the oil that eventually merged with the deep sea water.
One of the real complex issues that unfolded was the oil sinking or not, and we do believe a lot of it did sink.
Dr. Ron Kendall, director of the Institute of Environmental and Human Health at Texas Tech, was key in researching the effects of the oil spill on different species. He says it could be decades before they have direct evidence of the long-term effects. But they know that spawning mixed with fishing and the devastation that's already occurred will impact the life cycle.
We saw the acute situation, a lot of dead birds and so on. We saw people trying to clean up the marsh, being exposed to it. There was a lot of sickness, a lot of perhaps delayed sickness from exposure to these oil.
But Dr. Kendall says the Gulf is recovering.
UV light will degrade a lot of the chemicals in oil as well as wave action.
The Department of Environmental Toxicology has tested blue crab, oysters, and shrimp from the Gulf for petroleum-related hydrocarbons.
And the fact that we're not finding any kind of contamination in the seafood suggests at least that organisms are not accumulating these products if they are still present.
That's good news for restaurants in Lubbock, like Shrimp Galley, where last year there was a lot of uncertainty for their product.
Speculation and fear was driving up the prices dramatically.
1 year later, customers are back, and they say it's the best spring they've ever had.
In fact, some of my guests have even commented that the shrimp and the oysters have never tasted better.
Experts say it's a complex situation still unfolding, and it could take up to 20 years like the Exxon Valdez oil spill for the science to be revealed once everything is played out in court. Karen and Abner.
All right. Thank you, Christy.